Good morning. I am in a bit of a hurry today, so because I've got to take a package to the post office and then get to the gym for a body pump class. And if I'm not quick, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna miss everything. Just backing up the driveway. Make sure I don't kill anyone. Boom. Okay. So, big news today. This camera is not. That'll have to do. Right. Big news. It looks like my wife and I are going to buy the Italian holiday home. It's a rather nice house, well, apartment, two-level apartment. Well, it's a place, holiday home, just up the road from Menaggio, which is on Lake Como, which is very, very nice indeed. This hinges on me getting a job, obviously. We can't survive on her income alone. I have a job interview on Monday, which is nice. But it is absolutely essential that I do get some kind of gainful employment. Menaggio will be the side hustle for the time being, but it's going to be frantic to say the least. It is going to be very, very, very busy indeed. We have a whole load of stuff she inherited from her parents in storage in the Netherlands, which is where she's from, and we have to get that from Northern Europe down to Southern Europe. She's thinking of renting a van and doing a 9-hour road trip, which would be unbearable on your own, but it'll be the two of us, so it'll be quite, it'll be an adventure, as she says. It will be an adventure. My wife and I tend to, everything we do, it ends up with things going wrong. But we always, always, always win. Despite the odds. Sometimes because of the odds. Yeah. Mad Max style driving on the streets of suburbia southwest London. Right, is that a... Oh, it's a parking spot. Good lord. That's lucky. Right, so, adventures ahead. I'll tell you all about it when I get back from the post office. Hang on. Thankfully, that was quite painless. How can I delicately put this? I just saw a woman spit in the street. I never used to see that growing up. Is it like a recent thing? Is it okay to spit in the street? I very rarely saw men spit in the street, but a woman? Yikes. At the risk of sounding like an old fuddy-duddy, what's wrong with the world? What's happened? Anyway. Public expectorations aside. Ow. Yeah, so it looks like we're going ahead with the Menaggio project. I have a fear of heights, and Menaggio is a lake surrounded by mountains, and driving around the mountains, walking the mountains, hiking the mountains, that's kind of tricky for me. It's probably agoraphobia. It's like wide open spaces. It's not pleasant. My wife talks about it as if I'm broken. She has a point. And she seems to have this idea that I'm just going to pull the plug on the whole holiday apartment thing, which I'm not going to do because I actually quite like it. I've always liked Italy, you know? I've always liked Italy. I've always liked the Italians. I'm not good at languages, so I have no idea what they're saying all the time. It's just some kind of weird Euro jibber jabber. But you got to hand it to them. Those guys know how to live, you know? They don't hold back. I respect the Italians for that so much. And it's going to be great. I'm going to learn Italian. My wife's going to learn Italian, and we're going to buy a place in Italy, and we are going to have a whale of a time in Menaggio, or in the Menaggio area. Yes, it'll be Airbnb most of the time. It'll be a holiday home for us part of the time. We'll be inviting friends and family over, and it'll just be great. We'll be able to show them the sights. Maybe learn how to sail. We'll go boating on Lake Menaggio. We could jump into not a yacht, what are they called, a skiff? It's maybe a 2 or 3 man sailboat, and we can take a day trip down to Milan. Now that would be nice. But got to buy the place first. But we will buy it. We have the means. We have the will. And it's all going to be fine.